Oh no. Next time, we find out how Brandon did the 8 years apart from this trip and our next trip. Stay tuned. Guten Morgen, gentlemen.
Guten Tag.
It is Thursday, and we are going to an undisclosed location for some fun.
You got a little too serious there, bro.
Woo!
What'd you lose? Heat shields? We just lost like 9 heat shields.
I'm good, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it really does. Guys, this is absolutely freaking crazy. So we came down this dirt road. We're like in the middle of nowhere in Utah. I don't even know how we made it in this thing. And now we've made it to this little lake bed. We're waiting on Michael to try to make an AMG. I don't think it's gonna happen, but if he shows up, we're gonna go to a bigger lake bed. We think so. So look at this thing. It is atrociously dirty. This is after just a couple of donuts, and we're planning on spending at least an hour or so here. But I've got rocks in the wheels. This freaks me out a little bit. It's the only part of the car that's not really protected. It's got a ceramic coating, but it's not gonna stop rock chips. So we're having fun, but hopefully I don't have to put 4 new wheels on the Hellcat when we get back.
That was so fun.
Are you a wild woman?
I know it wasn't a full donut, guys, but a woman for her first time in a C8 doing a partial donut is amazing.
So we've made it to a lake bed in the middle of absolutely nowhere, probably 50 or 60 miles away from the closest civilization. We're gonna do some top speed runs, we're gonna do some donuts, we're gonna have all kinds of fun. We got a couple hours here. Get the drone up, show you guys some footage from that, so let's roll.
No. This is dried lake bed. This is not salt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It looks white when you scratch at it, though.
I'm going to taste it.
Do it.
It's not salt. This one's not salt.
All right, you're good.
Huh?
You're good.
To run it?
Yeah.
You think?
No,
Why would you say that?
you're good.
XPEL. We don't care about this. So after driving all three, the Hellcat, the GT, and the Corvette on this, the GT is super planted, feels very comfortable. This thing is a boat, kind of feels like you're going to roll over if you get too fast and slide. The C8 though, here he comes in the GT, look at it, it's beautiful. That looks so cool. The C8 surprised me. I thought it was going to be very well planted like the GT, and it was not. It was sketchy. More like a different kind of sketchy than this. It moves around side to side a lot. Like the aerodynamics of that car are playing a big factor in this, where I feel like with maybe the GT it's not. I don't know. But the wind is moving you around in the C8. How fast?
I think about 148 again. 150? 150 even.
Oh my, you made the best video of the day!
Well, I took one landscape for you so you could use it in a shot.
Why did I not think of that? You're incredible.
It's just, you and I think about the same kind of shit.
Goes it.
Good. What was your top speed today?
150.
In what, the GT?
Yeah.
You love that thing?
It's not bad. I like it better than I thought I was going
Are
to
you
like
not allowed to say you like it? It's on our channel. You can say
No,
you like it.
I do like it. But
He's the only guy that knows the real road to get out of here. We took a quad trail. Did you love it?
On video.
I don't know who's
Dream come true.
Literally the only person
It got a little sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. At the very end, it got a little squirrely, but it was sweet. Alright guys, the Camry made it through. Air filter fell off and the car shut off randomly. It wouldn't come back on. But she's good now.
So we are leaving the lake bed. Hopefully someday we get a chance to come back here, because this was really, really awesome. Hopefully bring some other cars out here. So one of the best times I think I've ever had in my life. Didn't get to do the salt flats, but we did get to do this. And we got to see the speed runs out the salt flats. Overall, Utah is freaking awesome. So there's one more problem, and we're in the middle of nowhere. We have no idea where the closest gas station is. Somebody said 40 miles. I don't know who knew that for sure, maybe Dean. But we also don't know how many miles we are to the road. I've got like 30 miles to empty. So we're gonna put her in eco mode and give it a shot, but probably gonna run out of gas. She's a little dirty.
Hey, you guys know any good detail shops?
We made it, barely. We put her in eco mode. Actually got really good fuel mileage, so I think we were probably averaging over 20 in that last stretch. Took it really easy. So the PPF did its job. It's not the entire way to the edge right here because it's really hard to get that perfect, but all of this area here is annihilated from that trip or from whatever so far. And same with down here, this is all chips, but PPF did what it's supposed to do. I can pull this piece off, put a new piece on it, good as new. Windshield looks surprisingly good for the amount of stupid things we were doing behind other cars that were kicking up rocks. As I say that, I notice about 50 chips. So, here's what we're looking at. This whole cluster here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chips or so. Some up here, big one up there, but this is all on the windshield protection film, not in the glass. So when we get back to the shop, we'll pull that off, or might let it go a little bit longer and see what the glass looks like underneath it, but from what I can tell here, it's perfect.
Cool, man?
I think my air filter's clogged.
What do you think's going on right now?
Somebody call him. Dobbins, call him. His battery's dead. He has no idea.
I'm trying to call him. It's not going through.
Done for.
Guys, we're pulled over right now. We were just going really, really fast. We thought somebody maybe called ahead because the police pulled out. They were on the side of the road. They pulled out. We weren't speeding. Turns out, pulled over for window tint. So the one officer, both officers were nice, but the one on this side that was actually metering our tint, which was 4% it metered at.
4.8.
4.8. He told us that the other gentleman is new and they're walking through some stuff for training purposes. So it was a legitimate reason to pull us over, of course, but I, fingers crossed, might get out of it. Although he might be walking him through how to actually write a ticket for idiots like me, so. Dean and Dobbins were right behind me, basically. So when I pulled over, I was definitely paying attention to the guy behind me.
Well, and weren't they saying on the walkie, we heard him saying like, oh, his walkie's dead. He doesn't know.
Yeah, they said he doesn't know. His walkie's dead. And then I heard the other one's right behind us.
So the word on the street is you own a tint shop, on both sides.
I do.
I've had it happen to me before too. So.
I've been owned the tint shop for 10 years.
Here's your
Thank you.
information back.
Thank you.
This is just a warning.
Okay.
You're a little bit dark for Utah, just so you know. Did he explain to you the 43%?
No, is that what it is? 43 nat?
in Utah.
Okay.
And the license plate.
Yeah,
That's
gotcha.
what got my attention, was your plate was blacked out, so I pulled you over. But
Gotcha.
you guys, appreciate you pulling over and being nice and not outrunning me.
Oh, for sure.
You get to beat me to the state line.
It'll only do 205.
Oh,
Only.
Only?
Yeah.
I can only get 105, so.
The other part of my tint shop is we actually build police cars. So I have two divisions of the company. So super familiar with those too.
Hey, well, you guys have a safe trip and see you later.
Thank you, sir.
Travel safe.
Thank you.
GPS connected.
That's actually really funny. Could outrun me to the state line. You're damn right I could have. So we got off with just a warning for window tints. Super, super cool cops. Yeah, it is what it is. I guess we're close to the state line because he was worried I was going to try to outrun him. So we're about to go over the big mountain on 70 in Colorado on the way to Denver. And from experience, last time there was snow on top of the mountain. It wasn't this cold of like time of the year. And also this didn't exist. So there's like a massive storm surrounding the mountain we're about to go over. So we stopped for fuel early to make sure that we don't get in a situation where this thing is running out of gas like it always is. So today is redemption day. Last year we tried to go to Pikes Peak, and when we got there it was closed, and I was super, super upset about it. This year we're gonna make it happen. We're only about an hour and a half from it. From what we can tell online, there's no events or any reason that it should be closed, so fingers crossed, by lunchtime we're sitting at the top of Pikes Peak.
Yeah, hit your right one at the
Good thing it didn't pop yesterday.
Yeah, that's crazy. Good thing it didn't pop at 176 miles an hour. Like that's, or 178 he hit yesterday. He'd have got killed. They'd have rolled that thing 100 times.